Auto-Chlor as a brand, they know chemicals and they've been providing that service for a very, very long time. Their newest product, BrewKleen, the system is set up to be turnkey.
Just add your solution in, hook your hose up, hit a button, and there you go. Before, we had to obviously head to the back of the warehouse, measure out our own solutions, measure out our own chemicals, and with this, it kind of knocks all of that out.
Auto-Chlor's chemicals allow us to do clean in place loops in half the amount of time we were doing it before.
Our cleaning cycles with the chemicals that we were using before were about 30-minute cycles. With the Auto-Chlor system, I have used 15-minute cycles with the same results.
All sorts of different alcohol production facilities know about being in confined spaces. We are all about that all the time and having to deal with that. So having a system that's portable and it's all contained, you know, it's also a great thing to be able to have.
There is controlled dilution. That gives me an exact amount of chemical I'm using every time, which gives me an exact cost of how much chemical I use per wash every time.
With the auto dispensing, it allows you to not over or underuse potentially.
So with this now we're using one solution, hot water, and then the parasitic solution. So it actually knocked out an entire chemical that we don't have to purchase now, which is in the end run, saved us some money.
Auto-Chlor has provided peace of mind in terms of liability. They have provided a dispensing system that has eliminated the person from having to dispense chemical by hand into a bucket and engineered out your employee having to do that.
Having cleaning chemical and then climbing up on a ladder and then dumping it into a tank, it's not a safe process.
Now we're not measuring out these chemicals ourselves. You know, it's just basically putting a tube into our CIP unit and then hitting a button. So you know, it prevents our employees and myself from being able to have to even touch the chemicals if we don't want to.
To me, it is the safest way to handle chemical. The service that is provided is bar none. They actually come and service the chemical. They service the dispenser, and you don't have to have as much chemical on hand, and that was something that was important.
Auto-Chlor has been good about coming by, making sure that we have our products, making sure that we're not running low on anything, and I think that's probably been one of the highlights as far as the relationship goes, because I know that they're reliable as far as their services.
They're your chemical provider, and they care that your tanks are clean and you're providing good beer.
If other breweries, distilleries, and other companies were to use your product, then they know it's going to be reliable and they're going to be able to respectfully say that their stuff is sanitized and clean.